something that I think so many people struggle with and stay limited by is the belief that they don't matter and that they are only one person, so they can't make a difference. So on this video, I'm going to be breaking this down, why this is a major limiting belief and a lie, and how we can break out of that place. So welcome back to another video. My name is Kara Michelle. I'm here to help you live your truth. I'm in Bali right now. As you can see, it's so beautiful. There are some dogs nearby though, so we'll see how loud they are. Okay. So now that I pouted and he stopped. Okay, so this is a really common misconception that so many women especially, but I think people in general struggle with, is the feeling like I'm only one person, I can't make a difference, or I'm only one person, I don't really matter. And it's this exact limiting belief that keeps people from taking any positive action towards their goals and towards making a change in the world. So it's this feeling and this belief of being small that causes you to continue to act small. And the thing is if you can flip that around and you can get rid of that mindset and override that and create a new perspective and a new belief system for yourself, then everything's going to change to match that. And that's what we always talk about on this channel, right? So we want to match who it is you want to become, start acting and live. Okay, sorry about that. The video just cut off, but moving into the shade here. So we want to be acting and living from the space of being capable, being able to make a difference, right? And so I want to create this little perspective shift for you right now to help you see how much you matter. Because the thing is as long as you believe you don't matter, your brain is literally going to look for reasons and proof that you don't matter. So it's going to look for validation of that belief. It's going to find that in people around you, friends, family, coworkers. It's going to find that in people you pass on the street. You're going to be you're going to be unconsciously looking for proof that you don't matter. That's just how the brain is wired. So when you start to do the opposite, you start to notice the opposite effect. You start to realize how, me just being me is actually uplifting people today, and like me helping out here is making a difference in someone's life, in their day, in their mood, and that matters. And you start to notice how it all adds up. Nice. Okay, so an example of this is I used to always struggle with this belief myself. I always desired to make a huge difference in the world, but I didn't know how I would do it, and I didn't believe that I was really important enough or special enough, or that I had anything specific that would make me better than or enough, right? So it kept me really stuck. And what I realized one day was I was here in Bali actually, in Ubud, doing 2 months of just like yoga. This was on a year abroad. I was really diving into self-care, personal development, tuning in, doing a lot of healing and personal work, and it was beautiful, and I was constantly learning and growing. And this one day, I had this yoga studio I went to all the time. I absolutely loved it. It's called Radiantly Alive, so if you're ever in Ubud, check it out. It's amazing, and the teachers there are incredible. But there was a teacher named Sana, and she changed everything for me because she was teaching her class, and I always loved them. She did a bunch of different styles, but she had one class that was like Tibetan heart yoga, so we learned a lot of ancient Tibetan techniques that she had learned from studying with people from Tibet and ancient masters and like teachers from there. So that was really cool. But I really resonated with her. I really liked her vibe, her energy, how she was always being positive and uplifting everyone, and she was still like challenging us in the classes and stuff. But if you've ever been to a yoga class or any kind of workout gym class, like you maybe have a coach or a teacher who you really just kind of vibe with, and you feel like they're helping motivate you and inspire you a little bit. So with her, I already felt that way, and I already really enjoyed her classes. And then it was when one class, she opened up and she mentioned how her brother had passed away in a freak accident. And she kind of was saying how, everyone has their struggles and everyone has their difficulties in this life, but it's how we handle them. And this was at a point in my life where I had lost my brother probably 4 years before that. And I was sexually assaulted a couple years before that, before the trip. So I was working through a lot of stuff already, and I was trying so hard to stay positive, to find the good in life. And that's part of why I was traveling, because after losing Derek, I realized how quickly life changes, and he was someone who was always living life to the fullest, and his smile could light up the room, and his energy, like everything about him embodied the fact of like living your best life and making it count. And I really felt like I had spent most of my life feeling pressured, feeling like I wasn't good enough, being weighed down, really living for other people instead of doing what felt best for me, and instead of chasing happiness. So after losing Derek, I realized like life is short, and why am I wasting it doing stuff that I'm not happy in when there's more out there and there's more for me to see and do and experience. So that was part of why I went traveling. But when I met Sana and she told this story, everything kind of clicked for me, and it really solidified the fact of like every single person as an individual can make an impact bigger than they ever know. Because what she said on that day made me see her in a totally new light, because I already really respected and looked up to her as a human being and as a yoga teacher. And then knowing the piece about her brother, there was like this extra connection where I was like, wow, look at what she's gone through, and look at how she's choosing to show up each day, and she's choosing to stay inspired and positive and to be a light in people's lives. And I was like, that's what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do with the cards that I've been dealt. I want to be that light and that beacon of hope and give back somehow. I don't know how. I didn't know anything about life coaching at that time or mindset coaching, but I just knew I wanted to make a difference. And this is the power of you, because whatever you have gone through, whatever unique skills, passions, experiences that you have and knowledge that you have, this can help people. Just you right now watching this video can help people by just showing up normally, authentically, and confidently in your true self. And that is the beauty of this human experience, is that you don't have to be someone special. You don't have to be someone different. You don't need to be searching to become enough. You already are. Everything that you are, everything you've been through makes you enough and makes you worthy right now to make a difference. There's a huge bee. Okay, chill. So, back on track. Okay, so this encounter with Sana changed my life, and I still look back at how much it impacted me and where I got to, and how now that I have the experience and the opportunity to touch other people's lives and give back and help them and share my story and share my programs and coach them and guide them. Like, none of that, who knows if any of that would have even happened if I hadn't met her. And that seems like such an insignificant meeting when you think about it, because we're constantly meeting new people, we're always interacting, right? This is life, you're meeting new people every single day, and you don't realize the power of your actions when you meet them. And you think, oh, like, it was just like a normal day at work, nothing new here. But like, how you show up at work can impact your coworkers. It can impact their mood, and it can impact their day, and that then impacts who they come in contact to after, or who they come in contact with, I mean. So it ripples out. And again, I just look at the impact I've created, and it's nowhere near where I'd like it to be, because your girl dreams big. But like, the impact I've created might not have ever started had I not met Sana, and had she not just been herself and been shining her light on life and on the world, because that's what really pushed me to go, wow, I can do the same thing somehow. And at that point, I was thinking maybe it's as a yoga teacher, and maybe I'm gonna teach yoga around the world and inspire that way and use yoga and meditation to connect to people. I never guessed where I'd end up, but I knew that I had that power and that light inside me to make a difference as well. So I want you to remember this story, and spend a few minutes. You can comment down below, I'd love to know, but comment down below someone who maybe came into your life, whether it was for a long time or just a short time, and they really inspired you to see what was possible, or they made you go, wow, like I want to do that too. And let me know in the comments, because I think this is such a positive thread to get going, and to realize that that person who inspires you is really no different. There may be just like a few steps ahead or whatever, right? But you can do that too, and it all starts with the mindset and the belief that it's possible, the belief that you matter, and then taking the aligned action to just slowly start working towards what it is you want to do. And on top of that, just realizing that you showing up every single day is enough. And you have the power, just with your smile, with your attitude, with your energy, to uplift a full room of people you know, or people who are strangers. So just being your best self every single day is going to make a difference in the world. And never forget that. Never take that for granted, because you could have an encounter with someone today and you go home and think nothing of it, and it could have totally changed their life. You could have said something that like sent a light bulb off in their head, and all of a sudden now they're on the path of what they need to be doing or what they want to be doing. Everything can change from one person, one comment, one smile, one moment of support. So please, please never take for granted the power that you have within you, and never give up, never let go of that, because you are here for a major purpose, you're here for a big reason, and the ripple effect that you can create of positivity and love and support just by being yourself is incredible. So if you need a little bit of help with the mindset work and shifting your perspectives and seeing things differently to start believing this more, check out the free mindset training down below. Otherwise, let's do a quick guided meditation, just really, really quick. So you can sit down, you're probably already sitting. You can just sit up nice and tall though. Make sure your back is straight and close your eyes. And take a deep breath in, and then letting it out. Take another deep breath in, filling up all the way to the top, and exhaling out the mouth. And as you continue to breathe, I want you to feel into your heart space. And you can even place a hand there on your heart. And as you're breathing in, breathing out, just really connecting. And I want you to imagine that there is a light there in your heart. This beautiful, bright, white light shining. And it's pure love. It's everything. It's like so much love and excitement that you cannot even express or explain what it feels like, because it's just so good, so positive. And you feel this white light, you feel your heart, you realize how deeply connected you are to yourself, to others, to the planet, to the universe. Everything is so connected. And you feel this white light getting stronger, and maybe it's even starting to spread out a little bit, spreading up your chest towards your head and spreading down your stomach, and all the way down now. Your body is being filled with this beautiful white light, reaching all the way down to the tips of your toes, all the way up to the top of your head and to the tips of your fingers. You are full of this white light, full of this energy, this loving, healing energy, full of potential, full of purpose, full of enoughness, because you're divine and you're perfect exactly how you are. I want you to take another deep breath, really, really feeling what it's like. And I want you to take another deep breath, really, really feeling what it's like to feel this way, to feel so powerful, so connected. You're not just one small person, you're the entire universe. You are everything. Your divinity, your pure source in human form. You can do anything you want in the world. You can make the biggest difference ever. So taking one more deep breath in, really feeling the love that's in your heart, the love that's in your entire being, and knowing that you are enough, knowing that your actions matter, your words matter, your thoughts matter, everything matters, and everything is possible. So when you're ready, you can slowly start to bring awareness back into the room, blinking your eyes open, taking another deep breath, really, really absorbing this feeling, letting it go, exhaling, and now carrying on with your day with this feeling, this vibe, knowing that you are enough. You are a powerful, powerful being. You matter. You frickin' matter. And carrying that out into the day with you. Let me know if this was helpful for you in the comments below. If you haven't already, please hit the like, give this a thumbs up, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.